Decorating a small space can be challenging, but with the right choice of furniture, you can easily maximize your place. So here to give us tips on how to do just that is Eric Po, managing partner at MAV Furniture, who also provided our beautiful set tonight. Hi, Eric. Welcome back to Shop
Thank you for having us here, Ria.
Well, thank you for dolling up
like
Shop Talk.
MAVERCKS, the Shop Talk set.
It's been MAVERCKS, right? Okay. So all of the pieces that we're looking at here are from your store,
Yep.
right? And we want to talk about how we can decorate our limited space by not just maximizing the space, but also making it look pretty. What are your top tips for that?
Yes, actually, what we do in MAV is we always mix. We always mix, we diversify when it comes to the materials. Like, let's say, this love seat. It's very simple. It's plain, but we mix it with that Zoe club chair that you're sitting on.
Okay, which is nice and printed,
really, yes,
very
and it's
fanciful.
And what we do also is we mix it with colors that are light, because it will make the room brighter. So it's not only the usual, the usual mirror that you put it on your wall, but it also, the colors of your furniture also matters. Yeah, and also the side table. The side tables that we use here are all made of metal, but it looks so light because, like, let's say that that nesting table, it's lifted up,
Right.
so that's why
right.
it looks lighter. And
Okay, and the surface also is mirrored, so
Yes,
that
it's
helps.
mirrored.
And like this one, it's glass, so
It's
you can
glass.
see through it, so it doesn't
Yes.
feel like the space has been eaten
Exactly.
up so much, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. What about accessories? What are the I guess the most useful yet again aesthetically pleasing ways to decorate a small space with accessories like this?
And accessorizing is really it's like the flesh of the interior. So just with the furniture but without the accessories, it's so dull.
Sure.
Yeah, so like this chair, it looks so dull if it's just there alone, but when you put these pillows, it looks brighter.
It comes alive. Yeah,
Yeah,
these
it becomes
throw
alive.
pillows are like really, really cute.
Yeah, so
It's not just the
beaded.
colors, but like the embellishments, right?
Yes,
the
it's
beads.
beaded, and we sell these pillows also.
Oh, super cute.
Yes.
Okay.
And in MAV also, we don't only have very stylish or very style-wise furniture, but we also have a very wide. We also see to it that it's very affordable and people can buy it, especially in their condos.
Yeah, exactly. Because I guess as time goes on and the population increases, condo spaces are just getting smaller and smaller,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Before I used to sell condos, when I bought my condo, also I expected something to be a little bit bigger. But when I went in, oh my God, it's so small. Yeah, so
It's tight.
it's really tight. So we really have to look for furniture pieces that will be sleek and it will look visually light inside the
Okay.
unit. Like this love seat is actually it's sleek.
Right. And like you said, you can do a lot with it.
Yes.
'Cause in terms of the accessories. Or like this is like a multi-purpose thing. Because this is like, it can act as your coffee table, but
Yes,
people
exactly.
can sit on it as well.
Yeah, so it's bunching. We bunch like these two ottomans. We bunch it together to make it a table. But at the same time, if your unit is so small, but you have more guests, you can use it as a chair.
Right.
Use it as a
So
chair for your
it's
guests.
extra
seating.
right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, what are your tips for doing minor changes? Like I want to change the color scheme or I want to change the look, but I can't afford to change my entire sofa set.
It's very quick because what you do is you just change your wall. You change the color of your wall. We also sell wallpapers in MAV. So when you go to our store, you can choose a different style, different finishes of wallpapers. You just stick it in your wall. We can install it right away. You can use it, and the room changes a lot.
Ah,
Yes.
okay. So we're looking at some of those there on the screen. Is that right?
Yes.
Those are like the wallpapers that you sell.
Yes.
Great. Okay.
Then we match it also with our Hunter Douglas window covering, so it will definitely match, and it will definitely make the space better.
Ah, I see, I see. Okay, and what are the trends that you're seeing now in interior design, especially when it comes to your latest collections?
What we do right now is we do sell pastel colors. That will be the 2014 collection already also. It will be the 2014 trend, I mean. So the 2014 trend to 2015 until the 2016 actually are more of the pastelish color. That's why we are starting to introduce it now, like on the chair with the chair you're sitting on right now.
Okay, so this
it's
is
a
already
pastel
part of the
green.
changing
Yes.
trend.
Yes, we're
Right.
starting to change the trend right now.
Okay, and there was a time that wallpaper really, like, people were like scraping the wallpaper off their walls because it wasn't the thing to do anymore. But it's making a comeback now, right?
Yeah, it
How do
is.
I choose the wallpaper that's right for me?
Well, it really depends on the personality of the person also. It depends, like when you come into your unit, you want it to be lighter, you want it to be brownish. It depends on how comfortable you are with it, right? But what's good also with wallpapers right now is when we install it, you can use the room right away. You don't need to wait like you have paints. It's so hard because you have to wait for a week
Sure,
for the
sure.
smell to go out, right?
Yeah.
And especially when you have kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
But with your wallpaper installing,
You can use
it
the
right
wall
away.
right away.
Okay, and what are the the trendy prints? Is it like big prints? Is it stripes or the finer looking ones?
We have a lot. Even the plain ones. Even the plain ones are really selling.
It's just plain, but it has a certain
Plain,
texture.
but just texture,
Yeah.
and then the color. It's beautiful. And then we also have a big ones, especially for big places like big units, or in big houses. Big ones are recommended.
Right,
Yes.
to suit the space.
Yes.
Okay, we've talked about living and dining and wallpaper and accessories. We haven't talked about dining. We talked about everything else, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what are the trends in dining furniture? I noticed like over there on the other set, you've got these beautiful red leather chairs.
Yes. Oh, what when we were in the other set, actually the dining room, if you notice, is the most boring part of the place or the room or the unit that you have, right? But what we're trying to do is try to liven it up. That's why we chose red. It's very retro, but at the same time we mix it with a little bit of classic in it, especially in the Valhalla chair. We mix it with a leg that's a little bit classic. Yes,
I see.
and the table, we have it's like an inverted trumpet. Yes, or a chess piece.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. It's,
Yeah, so
it's
it's-
shiny and
yes.
it's I think that table is actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, so nonetheless, even if the dining room is just a place for you to eat, but we just want it to be more lively, more alive.
Yeah, and I'm
Yes.
noticing that the chairs don't all have to match because your cabecera
Yes.
chairs are not the same as the other four red ones, right?
Yes, even in other restaurants right now, they even use different chairs in every set, right?
Right.
In every piece in that set. They have
Yeah, I
different
love that.
chairs.
Like you said, it makes a boring room very interesting. My dining chairs also don't match. But my dad freaked out when he saw it. He's like, they don't match. I'm like, yeah, but they don't have to. And you come out with something looking like that. That's great.
And
Okay,
I'm sure I will love your set.
you should come over one of these days. But before I let you go, please tell everyone where they can get this amazing furniture.
Our shop is in Makati City. We're very we are very welcome. We welcome people that not only designers but also homeowners. We can always guide you on how to decorate your room, how to make your spaces more useful. Yes, and how to make your spaces look good and look more spacious, especially in
Absolutely.
condos right now.
Exactly. Who doesn't want that? All right, Eric, thank you so much for coming
Thank you so
on the
much
show.
for having me, Ria.